Okay, I'm live. Hey. Well, hello, chat. Doesn't seem to be anybody in here yet. I'm going to get started in a moment. Just want to say hello to anybody that's going to show up. If not, I'm just going to do the video anyway. And looks like somebody popped in. I don't have a name here, or I would say it. Well, greetings, whoever's here. The point of this video is as you may or may not be aware, this is Free Comic Book Day. I was unable to make it to Toronto to go meet George Lucas. wrong IP there. To meet Richard Cumley, which is what I would like to have done. But I went to my local comic book shop called Comic Boom here in Keene, New Hampshire, and I was able to get my hands on some very interesting things. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you some of the fun things that we got at the Free Comic Book Day today. This was... Now, why is that backward on the screen? And I don't like that. That should be reversed. How do I fix that? I don't know why that is reversed. There must be a way to fix that, but this is my first time doing a live stream like this, so it's all new to me. There must be a setting here somewhere that will fix that. Let's see. First. Let's see. There must be some setting here. This is a frustrating little deal here. Let's see. Cast media device, send page. All right, I don't know. Well, let's get out of that. We'll just move on. Anyway, this is, I don't know if you can read it, it's the Bailey School Kids Vampires Don't Wear Polka Dots. We'll leave it at that. Oh, yes, I have to show you. This is my bag of goodies right here. Comic Book Day. All right. So the next one is... This brings back my childhood. I love these old Casper comic books when I was a kid. And so we grabbed one of these. Haven't actually read that one. The Vampire Don't Wear Polka Dot ones. I did read that. I don't know if I'm going to give reviews on everything, but it's definitely for kids, but not I wouldn't terribly recommend it. It's kind of cute. It's kind of interesting, but it had some issues. This one, also again, not my choice. Descendants, based on the Disney series of movies, TV movies, musicals. This one My daughter likes owls, so I thought this might be kind of cute for her. I haven't read it, so I can't tell you anything about it. I don't know. Archie. I love the old classic Archie comic books. I really am not into the Riverdale series and a lot of the modern iterations of and reworkings of the whole Riverdale Archie world. Again, this was not my choice. Someone else will probably enjoy that. And another DC Superhero Girls. Again, that's for someone else, not for me. Another Archie. Again, this is more, seems, I haven't read it yet, but it looks like it's more like the old classic ones that I used to really enjoy. The old Betty and Veronica situations. Betty Cooper and Veronica. Oh, jeepers, I forgot her last name. Anyway, there's another one of those. And another Archie. Advertising Riverdale on the back. Again, I watched like 1 or 2 episodes of the first season and decided that was not for me. This one, I don't know anything about this. I don't remember even grabbing this. Maybe someone else grabbed that while I was there. Okay, I guess I'm allowed to say it was my wife. Okay, since I'm allowed to say it, this is also another pick of my wife's. And we're getting to some really good stuff, so bear with me. I'm going through the lesser interesting things to me first. Have not read it, don't know anything about it. It was not my pick. Everybody loves Sonic. And I have a son that I think might find that interesting. So I grabbed that for him. And Legend of Korra, I've heard of. I think it's based on a game. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about it. But I thought it looked like it could be interesting, so I thought I'd check that out. Which I haven't read any. Well, actually, a couple of them I already told you I read, but not very much. This looks like it's based on Riverdale, and I think my wife grabbed this one also. I probably would not have, because of the fact that it's based on the Riverdale series as advertised on the back. My wife says she wanted to know how bad it was. Okay, now we're getting into more interesting stuff. This is a Valiant title, and called Ninjak. Again, I've never read anything, but it was a free one, and I wanted to try it out and see what it was like. I got several Valiant titles because I have not read very much of them, so I wanted to find out about it. I've read one other ROM book. It's kind of glary there. I hope you can see it okay. Not very much, but I thought I might find this interesting. I really got more of it. And again, here's another Valiant title, 4001 AD. I don't know exactly anything about it. Well, what happened? I don't know. Something popped up there. Sorry. All right, let me continue. I'm still alive, so that's good. Now, I used to like the old Western comics like Kid Colt and Jonah Hex. Jonah Hex was a little bit more not sci-fi, but mystery and supernatural a little bit. But I like Kid Colt and a couple other ones there. The guy that was all in blue. Maybe that was Kid Colt. It's been a long time since I read them, so I thought I'd try this Tex one and see if it was any good, reminiscent of the old ones. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm hitting buttons on the keyboard. I need to not do that. Be more careful. This is my first time streaming, so if I make stupid mistakes, please forgive me. Okay, the next one I've got, this is another Valiant title called Bloodshot. Now, when I picked this up, I was thinking blood sport because I was interested in finding out more about blood sport because I watched the 2021 Suicide Squad movie, and if you watch my review, you'll find out what I think about that. I was not. There were things I really liked about it, moments that I really liked about it, but overall, it just left me not happy with it. Again, you can watch my review if you'd like. So anyway, I ended up with Bloodshot instead of Bloodsport. So I guess I'm going to find out what Bloodshot's about when I read that. All right, this is a Lion Forge comic book called Catalyst, the Event. Now, I know nothing, but the art looked interesting, so I want to check it out. Art is very important to me when I'm looking at comic books. Story is very important too, but if I look at the art and I really, really don't like it, I'm probably not going to buy it, read it, or have anything to do with it. Unless for some reason someone says, oh, you've got to read this because it's so good. Then I might get past the art and try it out. This is another one. This is from what publisher? Yanchik Studios. I don't know, maybe it's based on a animated. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it was a comic. This was from the Halloween Fest free day. They had a lot of old ones there too. The old Captain Canuck ones, which I already have, so I didn't pick them up again. I already have them. But this is called Windmaker, and I found the art kind of interesting on this, so I thought I would check it out. Now, I have never been or anything like that. You know, the Japanese studios, what do they call the cartoons? I can't remember now. Anime or manga. I've never been really into those too much. I don't enjoy the art style. Just that's my preference. Again, art style is very important to me. I like it to be as realistic and lifelike as possible. There are times when some really abstract art works really well. When it was Chapter House, Comic House had a series out called Fourth Planet, and that had some fairly abstract art, but it really kind of worked with the story, and I really enjoyed that. But generally, abstract art and big, huge eyes and tiny, peeny little noses, not my style. And a lot of the manga, and this is not as bad as some, but the manga and the anime do that kind of style, and I don't. It's just not my preference. This one up just because. Well, for one thing, I have there's the movie. I want to see that movie. I still have not seen it. I've got to get that and watch it sometime. So I was just kind of curious because of the movie and the response the movie got. I grabbed this one just to check it out. We're not halfway through yet. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. The next one I grabbed is who's the publisher on this? H1? What is? I don't even know. I'm not going to worry about it. Whatever it is, it's called Ignition. H1 Ignition. H1 must be the publisher. Again, the art caught me. Thought I would check it out. And I mean, I'm not talking about just the cover art either. It's the art inside, what it looks like. You can see how nice this art is inside. You know, even like here's their opening pages. The art style is it just catches you. So I wanted to check that out. And here we have Zagar the Alien Saga. Again, the art caught me. I figured to check it out. Don't know a thing about it. That apparently must be the publisher. The next one I have, is Blade Runner 2023. Now, I liked the first Blade Runner movie. It was very innovative. Had an interesting story. I really enjoyed it. The reboot that they did, or sequel that they did recently, I did not enjoy as much. Frankly, I thought it was more of an excuse to put naked women on the screen than a story. That was how I saw it. Moments in it, any movie has some moments that are enjoyable or interesting, which that one did, but I was not impressed with the choices that they made with that one. All right, next one is okay. Now, this is not necessarily my style of art, but the title just got me. And that dog, look at his face. I had to find out what this is about. Haven't read it yet. Can't tell you anything about it, but I thought this looked interesting. Okay. And I love Doctor Who. The older versions of Doctor Who, current version, I'm not that great of a fan on. No disrespect to actors or anything. Writing was just in the last couple of seasons. Choices made were also pretty bad. Okay. Another Bloodshot comic book again, thinking I was getting Bloodsport. I don't know where my brain was on that. And Vin Diesel, I am sorry, not a fan. If I realized this was not Bloodsport, I would not have picked this up just because of the cover. No, I don't have opinions. Okay, another Bloodshot. Again, thinking it was Bloodsport. I had not my brain with me, apparently. Okay, this is a Titan comic called Horizon Zero Dawn. Don't know a thing about it, but the artwork kind of caught my attention. And, the inside artwork is good too. Not quite as lifelike as I prefer, but not bad. I just thought the interesting looked good. Can't talk today. The story looked good, and the art I thought was kind of interesting, even if it wasn't what I normally like. This one, again, this is okay. I'm not sure what the publisher is, but it just looked interesting. Nice car. the interior art I thought was great. So I wanted to check that out and see what the story was. Okay. Like I said, they had a lot of good books there. Who doesn't love the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I mean, really. Haven't read this yet. Love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I even like those last two movies that they did with the bad CG turtles, and I just have fun watching them. And I enjoyed seeing, oh brother, what's his name? My brain that does this to me too much now. The guy that played Arrow in the CW show, playing Casey Jones in the second one. I was pleased to see him, Stephen Amell, get that part. I'm happy to see him get more parts, whether they're, muscly heroes or not. Next one, Ghost in the Shell. I saw the movie, so I thought I'd check out the comic book. Here's another Blade Runner. Sorry, microphone there. Another Blade Runner. I really can't talk today. Maybe I need a drink. Root beer. Don't do that very often, but it's yummy when I do. Next one I have here is Lady Machina. I got one of the free ones a few years ago and thought it was kind of interesting, so I thought I might see where she is now. It's been a few years. I'm going to set these down so they're not piled on my keyboard here. Get them out of the way. So things aren't popping up on my screen. Oh, yeah. I don't buy Judge Dredd very I don't think I've ever bought a Judge Dredd. But I've seen the movies. Liked them both for different reasons. I know the one with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sylvester Stallone had its issues, but I still enjoyed it. It was fun. Next, we have Venom. Spider-Man and Venom. Why not? I'm not a huge Marvel fan, but I enjoy a story from them every once in a while. When I was younger, when I first started reading comic books back in the 70s and 80s, now you see how old I am. Back in the 70s and 80s, I started reading both. I'd grabbed some Marvel and I grabbed some DC, and I soon noticed that they had completely different writing styles, and I did not enjoy the Marvel writing style as much as the DC writing style. I found it, I don't know, I just related to it more. So that's how I decided I was a DC fan. Now, what's next? Yeah, it's not that one. I'm saving that one. Next. This is not free comic book stuff. This is from my pull list at Comic Boom. And I'm going to add their link when I'm done so that if anybody ever wants to check them out, if they're in the New Hampshire, southern New Hampshire, Keene area, they can go take a visit and say hi and say, hey, Awesome Canuck Grandpa sent me. I got pics. Reading those. I like the Justice League because it includes so many of the main heroes. And every once in a while, some of the more obscure ones show up. So you get a chance to see a little bit of everybody. Okay. Second to the last one, guys. We're almost done. Captain Canuck, Sorcerer. This is the year one story arc. Now, the year one story arc was released in 4 issues that told kind of the beginnings of Captain Canuck before he was Captain Canuck. Sir Saray means, apparently, according to the story, whether this is real or not, I don't know. I haven't looked it up. But according to the story, Sir Saray means in the Afghan language, not Afghanistan language. It's a little bit different there. In the Afghanistan language, Sir Saray means red man. And that was because at the time when he manifested his armor, it was all red. So his whole body turned red. Obviously, he could manifest it, change it as he needed to. So here he's just showing his face to, this is Quebec. And I absolutely love the way Quebec was portrayed in this. She's really Tom's best friend in a very obvious way. What's kind of cool, though, is there's more in here than just the Sir Saray story. It also includes the Quebec Year One and the Redcoat Year One storyline, and it too, like special covers and stuff like that, which is nice. So the trade for the Year One Sir Saray storyline. Having this, I didn't. My comic boom got this for me without even letting me know they were going to do that. So I really appreciate that. All right, now there's one more, and I got to figure out what I just did with it. Where did I put it? Did I put it down there? Oh, brother, I just lost my comic book. Nope, my chair ate it. Hungry chair. I finally got the very first comic house. Lev Gleason presents Silver Streak, which includes the Silver Streak story, Captain Canuck. Which one's that? This is the Darren Oak storyline, issue 2. Freelance, season 2, issue 1, right there. And Classic Silver Streak, that was run back, I think, in the 40s is when that ran. So they've got the reboot Silver Streak and a classic Silver Streak in here as well. So I am super looking forward to reading this. So that was my haul for today. I didn't count, but a bunch of books, and I am super looking forward to reading them. And as I understand it, I haven't. When you get at Comic Boom, it comes in this protective, sleeved, what they call carded, I guess, and it comes that way. So I haven't even taken it out of the card yet to read it, to look at it. But as I understand it, there is a code in here to get these in a digital form from Lev Gleason. It's not a Comixology thing. It's directly from Lev Gleason, and you download it right to your computer. So you actually own a digital copy of that comic book, which you can put on your phone or your tablet, or put it in a cloud somewhere so you can read it anywhere you want to, which I think is a really cool way to do it. So I've got my hard copy because I absolutely love reading the hard copies. There's nothing like opening up the comic book and smelling it, feeling it, and getting that taste in your mouth and enjoying the whole experience of reading a comic book or prose book, just a magazine. I miss Starlog, by the way. And there's just nothing like that physical sensation of reading a real physical copy. It's also nice to have that backup digital so that if something ever happens to this, I can still go on the cloud or go to my backup servers or whatever and still have a copy if I need it. And actually, you can. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. There might be legal issues with what I was about to say, so I will not say it. We will go from there now. And well, it doesn't look like anybody was here watching me, but that's okay. If you pick this up, if you see this later, just let me know what you think. And if you would like me to review any of those comic books, in the future, I am looking at the idea of maybe doing some watch-alongs with the web series of Captain Canuck. I'm also thinking about doing a review on those. These are things I'm kind of planning in the future. You may have noticed I've got a light, so hopefully you can see my ugly face better. Need to shave again. I don't know. Do you like the beard or do you like the more shaven look? This is kind of the Miami Vice look right now. Never been a fan of that myself. Just lazy. Thank you very much. God bless you all.